Hey Nick, and a good evening to you. I think you mentioned earlier you were making a burger. How'd that go? It went great, now you can barely move. I'm going to assume in a good way. Oh good. Also here, have a shout out. Today's my first day of being off work for like 2 weeks. So I'm in a weird state of having loads and loads of energy because I didn't wake up this morning until like 12. And also at the very and also feeling a bit blah because it's very warm today and I'm wearing a wig and a corset. And on like Monday I didn't decide to take the sensible step of just wearing a tank top. In any case, that's the link sorted out. So how's everyone doing? I feel fantastic. Ones are a bit crooked. Oh well. Yeah, I've been thinking about whether I want to sort of maybe I'll just do it next time I make horns, but you know, just do it so there's a bit of hair around here so it looks like they're actually poking from out through the wig rather than stuck on top of it. But yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of horns. So the right horn is complete. I don't know if I can't really show you with that horn in place, but yeah, that's just about the shape I need it to be. Okay, I can see my face in the stream and I need to stop. You've put the finishing touches on your first draft of the Predator Nordmark quest, and when you've had Becca look through it, you'll send that my way? Oh, heck, absolutely. Oh, yeah. And the left horn's just a work in progress. I've got the first piece glued in. This time you're going to start with the curbs because they're the part that has the most stress on them. And basically, the trick to foam, making anything from craft foam, glue it together, give it like 30 minutes for the glue to cure, even if you're using contact cement, and then blast it with a heat gun so it can just sort of conform to how it wants to. Yep, I digress. It is time. Listen. There we go. So yeah, tomorrow of course I'm going to be hosting a Nick, you're really impressed with the paint finish on the horns. It catches the light in a way that super looks like an actual horn. Oh, thank you. I decided to just layer and layer these horns with loads and loads of gloss. Oh, just gloss varnish, because I wanted a sort of a very shiny sort of horn effect, and it's come out really well. My reasoning was obviously my character for this game is, after all, a Baroness, so she's taking her vitamins. What was I saying? Oh yeah, tomorrow I'll be hosting our usual well, Nick, Goggles and I's usual visual novel stream. This time it's going to be on my channel, so I have all the responsibility. So no need to shout anyone out for that. And it's going to be the death of Sonic the Hedgehog, the free murder mystery game that's Sega released out of nowhere last month, I think. Which incidentally is going to be my first ever streamed Sonic game and my first ever Sonic game full stop. Because the most experience I've had with Sonic the Hedgehog is well, literally just watching my brother play Sonic Heroes. Hey Nolus. Oh yep, Nightbox is back. Yeah, at the end of the last stream I basically fiddled about with the settings and I basically just found coupling and then uncoupling Nightbot. More or less fixed the well, I don't even know what the issue was, but that fixed it. How you doing anyway, Nolus? Nick, you're so sorry. Yeah. I have a feeling I'm in for a time. Wait, there's a trap here I want to avoid.
The dangers don't frighten me.
I'll have everyone stand up here. Out the tiefling tail. Wiggle wiggle. Oh wait, that's just a shadow on her tail. Later would be so disappointed in me. Okay, so what we're going to do here is load up with buffs and hope for the best. Nola's doing okay, munching on some McDonald's. Nice. I myself ate an entire oven pizza myself this morning because I'm off work and I cannot be stopped. There is no lawful entity to govern me, so I shall do as I please. Right. So yeah, last stream I was having some serious trouble with this boss who has a ton of buffs at the start and as a result has like 35 AC, which is ridiculous even at this level, and fire immunity. So what I need to do is I need to find a bunch of spells that'll let me do something about that and nuke her within a few turns. Oh, all lightning. Let's see if she's made herself immune to shock damage. Yeah, big serious wound. Come in handy. Notice I've got the power of quotes and anime on my side. It's true. Chat and anime on my side. Quote number 267. I'm very childish. Yeah, I've got nothing to counter that. Pulled out by mine own quote bot. What else we got here? Shocking grasp. Yeah, Fox's cunning. That's good for a wizard. Wow, I have a ton of case scrolls. As well cast that. Out. That's a Lindsay, so she can cast it again if she. Vampiric touch. Form. Yeah, let's just get some buffs on Yuri. Dexterity. Bit of extra strength for the barbarian. So got yeah, potions of poison for all. Potion of a potion of mage arm. Yep, perfect. Yeah, sorry by the way, the stream's just mostly me spending all this time doing this stuff. Vampiric Touch is a very useful spell. I'm going to give it to Octavia. Hey, I think that's as many buffs as I'm going to get. Blarg.
It was you. You, the wounded Skylar, an emissary. She's the queen of this. I serve Nyrissa, mortal. I won't do that.
Why do we want to save him? He is our friend, that's why.
Save your breath. She left, you see. My eldest. And all it took to control you.
Okay. Knock knock, yes sir.
Used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to work. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so she's immune to all magic, is that right?
Stand down.
Okay, it doesn't say anything about that. Oh, energy resistance. Okay, she's only got fire resistance to energy. Electricity, rather. That doesn't sound quite right, but... I appreciate the effort, Christian. Okay, what have you got?
Tear them apart!
Problem is her AC is ridiculous at the moment. Yeah, it's like 38. I'm not even sure I can beat that. Yeah. Okay, I need to reduce her armor bonus somehow.
Taste my fury.
Okay, that achieved nothing.
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
Be easier if you not fight back. Yeah!
Oh, okay, she dispelled something from herself. That's something, I guess. I can't believe that actually works.
Serves you right.
Okay, what's her AC right now? Okay, it's now 40. Of course it is. I mean, her touch AC is a lot lower.
I die. Free.
They go down!
Okay, I don't have access to her sister who uses water-based abilities, so...
Oh, Saren Ray.
And Fierce, to be fair, this is Pathfinder. 40 AC at high levels probably isn't that much. Ah well, 40 AC is still ridiculous at this level. Just not much I can do about it.
Not gonna stab you.
Unless I dispel it. I don't think I have access to dispel. Unless she just dispels. Yeah, I have to hope she'll dispel it from herself. Ironically, this would be a lot easier if I could somehow. What's her AC now? Yep, still like 40. I have anything? Oh yeah, I still have Cool Lightning, don't I? Okay, that did something. Better than nothing. Heck yeah. Actual hits. What's her AC now? Okay, it's down to 35, which is possible. I think she's still, oops. Oh well. Okay, that's useful.
Which knife to use?
Yes. Well, we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Oof. What have I got? Not many options. Will it work on her? No. Oh yeah, I've got my okay, that might be funny. Nothing else. Plump. Oh yeah, I've got magic missile. Can't dodge that. Yes. Hey, let's see if this works. Okay, the burning infusion hit, so at the very least she should be taking some damage every turn. Hey Al, how's it going? Oop. Enfys, why she dispel it herself? Basically, she's using an area dispel, and sort of, I think she's just hoping her own spell resistance protects her from it. Al, not doing bad. Just chilling after work. Oh yeah, it's the poison cloud. I mean, it's hitting my own people, but hey ho, I appreciate the help. Knock knock, no. Price cursed. Oh, it has to be an infused blast. Doink. No. Not good.
Dying is unpleasant.
Hey. Al, you haven't seen this version of the horns. They're looking great. Oh, thank you. Nick was just saying they look good as well. I was just saying, I think either I might, well, actually, I might try and upgrade these horns by putting a weft around them, just so they look like they're coming through the wig instead, well, slash hair, instead of just sitting on it. And yep, grease is a very powerful spell at any level.
Won't kill me. Unpleasant.
Bring it!
Hey. What I really need to do with this battle is just find a way to cheese the
You survive.
sister,
I always survive.
because she's doing the most damage and causing the most problems. Oh, hey, Scrounge, just Kate Sif. How's it going? You're just in time to see me get defeated for the billionth time.
I'll scout ahead.
Alright, what I need to do is I need to see if I've got access to dispel magic anywhere. Oh, hello. Cast dispel magic twice per day as a 5th level wizard.
No time for idling.
Suppose I'd probably have to rest to actually get the advantage there.
I am ready. Adventures are exciting.
Scranger, you're doing good, thank you. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm good. First day of my holiday, so I'm feeling pretty energized. A bit warmer, so maybe not as energized as I could be. And also just sort of recovering from feeling not too well over the last couple of weeks, but that's over, at least. So I think the worst thing going on in my life right now is trying to get past this boss battle. Which, all things considered, is not so bad. I have access to Dispel Magic. First. Okay, that just ruined. My life against this boss will be infinitely easier if I could just somehow dispel her super buffs. Granger, holiday hype, well deserved. Hope I get to chill and do nice things. Oh yep, I'm going to be working on some horns for my D&D character, so that'll be fun. And if I manage to finish that, I'm going to go on to making ears for this character. Nick, you just rolled down time for Ben's quest, and you have 3 complications. Amazing. Oh wait, I think one of my characters is on that quest as well. Not great. I guess another magic missile might fix this. Wait, I've just straight up got a wand of magic. I'll just keep casting magic missile on her. Not particularly glamorous, but it'll work. Empiric touch, because it just restore tons of health. There's an cunning for Dawn. Put that on our melee character. Can really benefit from the armor here. Yeah, an acid flask might be useful. If all else fails, I can just give her tons upon tons of damage over time to deal with. Oh, thanks for the hydrate and posture checks, Al. Nola, speaking of games with downtime, when Blades. Oh yeah, we should really organise a session of that, shouldn't we? Okay. Filming. Oh, okay. Everyone got transported in. That's useful.
You robbed my sister, wounded an emissary. She's the queen I serve now. Save your breath. She left, you see. My elder sister. And all it took to control pain is quick.
Okay, let's see. That was useless. Still, first blood. Okay, that was just lucky.
Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Tear them apart!
Well, let's start. Okay, she dispelled bark skin from herself. Got oh damn, that's got a massive range. I won't use that.
Be easier if you not fight back. Huh? Nah.
Okay, Knock Knock could have potentially hit her, but the dice hate me.
They go down!
Plump.
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
Okay. Gone and dispelled something from herself. Ahaha! Sneak attack with vampiric touch.
Me, please.
Sister, protect me.
Consider me provoked.
Come here, Bax. Knock-knock stab you. Yeah.
Hey Max Sting, you can't stick about, but you want to say hi, swing by and say hello? Well, that's fair enough. Hope you're having a nice day, and thanks for dropping by. Lindsay on her last hit point.
Oh, Sarenrae, I see your light.
Dying is unpleasant.
Yeah, I think sneak attack with my vampiric touch is the best option here, just because her touched AC is much lower. And yeah, to be fair, while the dice do seem to hate me, to be fair, this boss has extremely high AC. Oh well.
Which knife to use? Ha! Ha! Ha!
Bring it!
What's this? An actual hit? Plump. Plump.
Stand down.
Oop, should have used. Oh well. Which bells here?
This is for you. Hey, can someone help me?
Thanks to Lux Granger. Maxting? Yes, it would be hilarious if I put her to sleep.
Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Yeah, Knock Knock's an absolute beast, but unless he actually his attacks actually connect. Not much I can do here.
Tear them apart!
Ooh, my gosh. Now's my chance. The Defaced Sister has dropped. Her AC is lowered.
Won't kill me.
Knock Knock, do your duty.
Easier if not fight back. Hey,
Oh well.
hey.
They go down!
Plonk.
Protect me, someone!
Oh no.
Survive. I always survive.
Not good.
Come here, Vax. Not gonna stab you. Huh. Oh.
Okay, Knock Knock's my only ally who's still up, so I'm going to move him over here and hope for the best.
I'm leaking red all over myself. Which knife to use?
Any healing option? You don't believe I do? Good for the best. Good idea, Maxting. I'll use the one that hits. Well, third time as they say. What are her lowest saves? Good question.
I'll scout ahead. A simple smile goes a long way.
I wish I had access to a dispel. Magic. Nerlus, you don't suppose you can be grappled to stop her doing spells? I don't think that's an option in this. Hey, Yan. And see you, Maxting. Hope you have a good whatever you're doing today. Or a good evening if it's the end of your day. Got... Give Lynn the, she can... Force had a scroll of haste here somewhere. Yeah, the one vampiric touch was a good shout. Fireball not gonna do me much good. That'll do. No, let's give her the ear-piercing scream. Maybe she's scared of chickens. Unfortunately, that only works on humanoids, so she's immune. Because even though she is physically humanoid, she counts as Fae. As haste. Rocking grasp. So I have a close range option. Blades. That basically gives me an even better damage attack thing. Large personal attack. Potion of displacement. It's useful. Just 50% everyone. Nolus, Google says grappling's a monster-only ability in this. Yeah, kind of annoying, but what you gonna do? Nolus, you pushed Alicia into his own lava moat by shoving once. Your sorcerer had a +1 strength. Ah, yeah, shoving is grounded's big thing in D&D. So much so, Nick's actually given her a magical item to help with that now. But to be fair, so is picking up her allies and carrying them to safety. Let's go.
It was you. The wounded an emissary from she's the queen I serve now. Savior. She left, you see. My elder sister. And all it took
Pose. I need inspiration.
Okay, no messing about.
Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Yes. I was going to miss, but hey. Okay, here comes our golem friend. Will he help or hinder? Tavia. Oh, just shoot it, see what happens. Miri. And maybe I should just have a Miri deal with the red cap savage. Oh good, that's both the red caps dealt with.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Okay, he's got the flanking. Okay, this is good.
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
This is for you.
Oh well.
They go down!
Okay, that's going to put things a bit further in our odds. Notice the leash ended up using time stop of all things, just to waste a few turns crawling out of it. He didn't have fly prepared and was supposed to wait until he was close to defeat before using teleport. Amazing. Yeah. To be fair, Pixel's character Gargoyle just straight up teleported an enemy necromancer into some lava. That was fantastic. Okay, Lindsay, what you got?
Come here, Bax. Not stab you. Huh?
Come on, come on. To be fair, I basically need a small miracle to actually hit. But hey. Not bad. Notice he almost did that to Alara too or something, the torturer. Oh no, she nearly fell in lava, but she was allied with the party at the time, so... And, Gargoyle and Grounded were nowhere near her. I mean, I say allies, not quite allied. I don't think allied is quite the right word, but you know. Okay, we're still doing quite well here.
Which knife to use? Ah. Yeah. Yeah.
A kingdom for a dispel magic.
Bring it!
Not used to lighting enemies on fire.
Come on, knock knock, roll a 20. I believe in you. It's worth a try. And thank you for the quote, Enfys. Nihilist, you wouldn't have blamed him, all things considered. Yeah, not a nice NPC. Oh, Nick corrected me. He almost did it. Oh yeah, I remember now. It was at the earlier encounter. It was after the encounter. And yeah, she would have deserved it. Golem, get her.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone!
I'm leaking red all over myself.
Let's just hope for the best here.
I'll fight if I have to.
I need a 20 so much. Lead blades. Hold in now. 20 at the end of the night.
This hurts so much.
Be easier if you not fight back.
So close. Common Golem, finish this. Down it goes.
Getting
Stone's cool. It's worth a shot.
They go down!
Been hit. Nick, you can't wait for the party to finally beat her. I mean, you're the one who keeps bringing her back from the dead, just saying.
This cannot be happening.
Oh, heck yeah. He's down. Now all I have to do is worry about everything else. Right, a stone golem's immune to fire, I forget.
Taste my fury.
Nope. All I have to do is deal with these stone golems and yeah, I've won. They are immune to fire. How about that?
You can't stop me.
Won't kill me!
Back on any of those. Okay, it's immune. Well, this is a bit of a pickle. Keith! Hello, room. Today you've done speed costume making work. Painting a novelty football helmet in yellow and white and you're exhausted. Heck yeah, costume making. And, sorry you're exhausted, but I suppose it's a good thing you're done. In effort of anything?
Alright, I'll survive. I always survive.
Consider me provoked.
Oops. Okay. Bonk.
Protect me, please. What a miserable last chapter.
This is for you!
Oh, we might be in trouble here. Okay, let's run away and let the golem do our fighting for us. It's a lot tougher than them, so
This is going
What?
to hurt.
A miserable last chapter.
I'll fight if I have to!
Keith, Lindsay says that what a miserable last chapter line an awful lot. Yeah, it's what she says of her. She gets reduced to 0 HP, and I'm very bad at this game. Keith, you have a work thing tomorrow and Friday as part of it is costuming with a space theme. Football helmet is part of that. I get it, it's supposed to be a spacesuit helmet. Nolus, get it for an uppercut. I could keep throwing fireballs at it and hope for the best.
You can't stop me.
Okay, it's 1-on-1. You can do this, Golem. I believe in you.
Consider me provoked. This is for you.
Keith, you're surprised that Lindsay is a bard. It's not that much genre awareness to know that this isn't the final fight. I mean, it sort of implies she's narrating this in media res, so it's entirely... She probably does know exactly which fight is final. I mean, then again, she's writing this in hindsight, and whenever she scores a crit, she tells the target about her ire that she's writing them out of the story, and they're still in the story, ain't they? Almost there. Living on a prayer.
I'll fight if I have to.
can do it. No!
You can't stop me.
Let me tell you something before you decide my fate.
We did
Nyrica
it.
is gone. She cannot keep me silent any longer.
Nullis. She has a ring that teleports her to safety if she would die. Maybe whenever a fight's going bad, she thinks I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. In fact, apart from Tristian, she's the only party member who can't be dismissed from the party. And I guess it's because Tristian has this whole plot where he betrays the party for a while. But yeah, Tristian turns towards you, his face tortured. Okay, you're going to explain that whole thing about you not being human?
I'm tired of lies and deception. Our meeting wasn't a coincidence. It was Nyrica who sent me to the Temple of the Elk. She conjured that fog and sent Jod a version of the place. Since then, I've been watching you, waiting for a time to act. For Nyrica.
Nick, Lindsay can't be removed from the party because she's the GM. Okay, you're right. Maybe she is.
But that's not all. I helped her create and plant the unwilting flower that almost destroyed your barony. As you can see, everything that happened in Mordecai's tomb was but one of my many crimes. That is all. Deal with me however you think best.
Okay, Tristian, who are you?
I am a Deva. Once a sacred servant and messenger of Sarenrae herself. Once it was my calling to heed mortals' prayers and to deliver them to other servants of the goddess. That was before I fell into a trap set by Nyrica.
Keith, is Tristian still being a bit of a jerk? I mean, he was in this fight, but he was only using melee attacks, so he just got squished by those golems. Every single time. Although, to be fair, he'd been tortured or something, so maybe he couldn't use his spells.
She took from me my powers and severed my bond with my goddess. At least, that's what I had thought. Nyrica threatened that if I didn't serve her, she'd never return my wings, and I'd never speak to Sarenrae again. She made me... I'm lying to you again. If it wasn't for my cowardice, Nyrica would never have broken me to her will. But I was afraid to remain mortal.
Yeah, that's right, he slept through the entire thing. I mean, after being punched unconscious by a gigantic golem made of stone.
Poor you. It must have been so hard. It's worse than slavery.
Backstory, Octavia was a slave for most of her life. But what was the point of leaving Qadira, if even in such faraway lands, it delivers me not only a follower of Sarenrae, but her loyal, not so loyal, diva? Kanara and her sister are tieflings who are basically discriminated against by god botherers. Basically, the bad type of Sarenrae worshippers, a sort of Knights Templar, who are fancy racist against tieflings.
Stop talking. Head hurts.
And Knock Knock is the kind of person who goes on Twitter and says they're apolitical. Who is Nyrica?
A nymph. One of the most beautiful of all creatures. Most wicked of all monsters. But who she is, what she wants, I do not know.
In transition goals, I respect the grind. Hashtag girlboss.
I ran across her while traveling through the negative energy plane. A strange wound, like something had pierced time and space. In my pride, confident in my powers, I followed its path to this world. She dealt with me in a heartbeat.
So the negative energy plane is basically So in I think it's basically the Shadowfell in 5th edition, in 3.5 edition, and in Pathfinder it's basically the well, negative energy is basically necrotic energy, and specifically tied to death and undeath.
Before I could flee, she had entrapped me, filling my mind with horrible nightmares. And when I awoke, I was mortal. I had no choice. No choice at all.
No less, Knock Knock is just Belcar. I'll say it's Belcar Bitterly from the Order of Stick. The 3.5 edition based webcomic that got me into D&D proper. I mean, I already knew about D&D, but I hadn't played any games until that point. Nick, Knock Knock wonders why games have gotten women in them these days. Exactly, Granger. Lol indeed. Keith, Knock Knock is the kind of person who goes on social media, says they're apolitical, but in this case generally doesn't have the space in his head for politics. Exactly. And yeah, Keith, you're right, Shadowfell. Granger hanging Knock Knock some aloe for those burns. Nick, if you recall correctly from when you were doing research for Guild of Icons Null, Shadowfell isn't the negative energy plane. Shadowfell is closer to the anti-Feywild. The negative energy plane just no longer exists. Okay. Tell me about Nerisha's search for the Oculus. Apparently I managed to choose exactly the right dialogue options to make him
discovered an ancient
destroy the Oculus.
beneath the tours of Lebanese. She knew of Mordecai, and she also knew of the Oculus. What she did not know is the location of his tomb. The defaced sisters and the Numerian barbarians serving them were dispatched to search for the tomb's entrance. But you found it first, and you would have acquired the Oculus if it were not for me.
I mean, smashing it was probably the best option anyway.
I don't know. After I failed her, after I failed to destroy you, she became angry with me. The only way to regain her favor was to find the Oculus of Abaddon and bring it to her. I don't know why she wants it, only that she will destroy anything in her path to possess it, including you. I beg you, be careful. She never forgets any who dare challenge her.
The sister mentioned some lies about sacred gift and mortal body.
When I awaked from Nyrissa's enchantments, I was mortal, no longer a deva. Nyrissa said she'd taken my gift of immortality and severed my bond with my goddess. But, according to what the sister said...
Enfys, the negative energy plane is still present in the player's handbook illustration of a interplanar cosmic map thing. What even is consistent lore? I know, right? Oh yeah, I kept skipping through the dialogue before the fight, but basically, sister just sort of let it slip that she'd been lying to Tristine about something.
I don't understand what's true anymore, and what is not. Before this, I thought Nyrissa stood between me and Sarenrae. But it seems like she was lying.
The main villain is lying?
No! Just look at him! He's been lied to. And how
Miri
about
says, her
lying to your
voice
friends
dripping with
when you sit
sarcasm.
by the fire and fight shoulder to shoulder? I haven't seen such nastiness in a long time, and he pretended to be this goody-goody.
Okay. Amiri is basically how I try to play grounded when she's upset with someone. What is this ever-blooming flower you're talking about?
This was Nyrissa's creation. A strange plant with seeds that bring death to the mortals and open gates to the first world. I don't know much else. All I've done was use my knowledge of the planes to root the flower in 2 worlds simultaneously.
No less, but yeah, the Shadowfell and Feywild are opposite each other, and the positive and negative are still there but separate. Keith, when she's upset with someone, so normally? Well no, because Grounded's actually quite... She has that sort of thing where she sort of likes everyone, but also kind of worries everyone secretly hates her. which is actually why she has a habit of trusting people immediately.
What Nerissa did was deplorable, but I am not blameless. Serenray as my witness. I didn't want it to happen as it did, but in my fear of losing her divine light, my resolve crumbled. So I did what I was ordered to do.
Al, O'Hare, it's you. Scaringa, same. I think basically, Grounded's that very specific flavour of chaotic neutral. That's sort of from my experiences of ASD, where you actually quite like rules. Thank you very much, but you get sort of frustrated with how other people follow them. It's like, basically an authoritarian should in theory absolutely love autistic people, as we like having clear instructions, but the problem is we like clear instructions, and authoritarians just want to be obeyed. So if they're inconsistent, any bit of inconsistency or asking for clarification gets them upset. Long story short, that's why I tend to get a bit irritated if people ask me what to do, tell me what to do, and that's sort of what I put into Grounded. This cultist from the Kingdom of the Cleansed who tried to kill me, were you involved in that too?
Partly. Nerissa charmed the first faithful, promised him and all his followers a paradise in exchange for your head. My job was to lure you to the trap.
Ah. Enfys, glad you agree.
But Nerissa ordered me only to lure you to the trap. She never forbade me to protect you. That's why I fought by your side in that battle.
Okay, Tristian's pretty much what my plan for Guild of Icons 2 is, character-wise. Basically sort of lawful neutral in the same way Grounded is chaotic neutral. I've made up my mind about what to do with you. It seems to you that a shadow of fear crosses Tristian's face, but he keeps silent. I don't believe in beautiful tales of atonement and awakening. He who has betrayed once will betray again, and what can be worse than a servant or companion you can't trust? Okay, so options. Neutral good. No more suffering, you're forgiven, Tristian. Neutral. I'll try to find forgiveness for you in my soul. You can stay in my lands. Lawful neutral. I can't trust you, and will never be able to trust you again. Leave my lands forever. Lawful evil. Attack. You've no excuses. I think I'm going to go neutral. Like, I'm going to forgive him because... Yeah, sure, why not? Kanara's lawful evil, so she's very much in if you wrong me retribution. Enfys, you agree so hard you're flipping it. Or not, because Twitch wouldn't let you. Okay, that's weird. Okay, Tristanian, I forgive you, I guess.
Thank you. I'll leave you and head for the city. A walk will help me to figure out how I can make amends for everything.
He nods in farewell. Till we meet again, Brioche. I guess they didn't voice that line because it had the player character's name in it. End dialogue. Oh, nice health restoration there. Yes, level up. Okay, before we do anything else, I'm saving because I do not want to do that again. Okay, let's look around. Among the glassware and damp paper notes, there are cut flowers, buds, petals, and leaves. Ooh, loot.
Serves you right.
Okay, red caps had some gems on them. Okay, don't tell me the sister didn't drop anything. Boo and Oh, a chest. Gloves. Gloves of elven kind. +5 bonus to knowledge arcana. +5 to concentration. Piece of sky metal. Vials and flasks lined up neatly on the shelves. Food inside them have darkened and turned to sludge. Okay, I guess there's barely anything in this room. Nick, out of curiosity, you went and checked the GMG section on planes, and it has positive and negative energy. These two planes unfold the rest of cosmology, providing the raw forces of life and death that underlie the rest of existence in the multiverse. So you guess they exist, but you can't go there. They're kind of the raw fundamentals from which all planes draw their power. It gives descriptions of every plane except them, because they're way closer to forces of nature than locations. Notice you come in with the theory that the diagram is meant to be saying the upper planes are positive and the lower planes are negative. Yeah, I mean, in 3.5 edition, you could go to the negative or positive energy planes, but they were sort of, because they were full of negative and positive energy, you had to have very high level spells to deal with them. Oh wow, I'm fighting myself so hard with my hands. Fast breeze. So like if you went on the negative energy plane, you'd basically have all your energy drained from you within a moment, and then you'd rise from the dead as some sort of undead almost immediately. And on the positive energy plane, obviously you'd get healed, but you just get so healed you'd basically explode. Nick, in Guild of Icons, you can go to the negative energy plane too. Yeah, that's true. In fact, we've got kind of a quest to do something about that, haven't we? Anyway, let's level up. Okay, so level 12 of Rogue. What do we get? Danger Sense? Okay, we already get Danger Sense, but it's gone to a... Oh, yeah, it increases by +1. So it's a +4. But that is basically a bonus to AC and dodge bonuses for traps. Ooh, and I get a new talent. Wait, I get a talent. Rogue talents are quite fun. So I get a point. And what shall I put that into? I'll put that into Charisma. I've now got a nice +2. Max rank of 12. Put 1 into Persuasion. 1 into Mobility. Stealth. And where do I put this extra one? Yeah, use Magical Device. Okay, new talent. Bounding Blades. Crippling Strike. 2 points of strength damage. My sneak attack. Dispelling attack. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Yeah, I'm taking Dispelling attack. I mean, fast stealth is tempting, but yeah, the sneak attack basically being a dispel magic is too useful to ignore. Keith, the negative energy plane, is arrival at Heathrow. Enfys, positive energy plane side effects are what happens when you apply the raw energy of a nuclear explosion to a regenerative effect. Yeah. Notice you remember seeing homebrew races for positive and negative DNA psi in the old wiki. Positive and negative. I wonder if they're inspired by something from an official source book. I think the YouTuber Pointy Hat recently homebrewed something like that. So maybe that's what you saw. Okay, new spells. Mass and large person. That would be very neat. Boss life, those bonus hit points. Yeah, dimensional doors just too useful to ignore. Animate dead. Ice storm. Ooh. Like the sound of obsidian flow. Summon elemental and summon monster could be very handy indeed. Mechanic storm. Touch of slime. Stowed. Okay, I've already got those. I think summon elemental. Okay, Kinesis I'm not very familiar with, but this level I get a wild talent. Kinetic restoration looks useful. Still, elemental whispers is a free familiar, and that means bonuses. Celerity, basically a free haste. Yeah, I think kinetic restoration. Enfys, Pointy Hat's a cool bean. You've been waiting for his warlock, but different for so long. Not that he's established an order he's going through. Yeah, I enjoy those videos. Definitely one of my favourite, lesser well-known YouTubers. Nihilus, whenever you think of homebrew, you remember the player race you tried to make for Volarks, which remind you of constantly yelling in your head. It's Velark. Constantly saying it wrong in your head. Oh, sorry, Velark. Oh yeah, like Phoenix. Fair enough. Granted, you didn't think you ever did find any hard evidence for a CH being a K sound. In Celtic languages, you've got words like lock. It's not quite a CK sound. It's not quite a K sound, but it's more like a. Not. It's sort of like the sound you'd make with a QU. Lock. Okay. Knock knock. Level 12 of Rogue, so he's going to get a Rogue talent as well. Oh wait, no. He's a Knife Master. So what does he get? Blade Sense. So skilled in combat involving light blades that gets a +1 dodge bonus to AC against attacks made against her with light blades. Yeah. Sort of 3.5 edition D&D and Pathfinder. Basically, sort of go the route of assuming a specific pronoun for each class and using that instead of just using gender neutral. Obviously now they tend to use second person language to get around the whole thing anyway. I suppose I'll put Index. I mean, he's a Knife Master, so he doesn't use anything else anyway. Skills, stealth, mobility, trickery, perception, and nature law. Why not? Oh, he still gets a talent after all. Improved evasion. How could I choose anything else? No, dispelling attack is tempting. Okay, Lindsay, 12th level in Bard. He gets Soothing Performance. Ooh. You can cast Mass Cure Serious Wounds via 4 rounds of continuous performance. And a new spell. Break Enchantment. Oh no, Greater Invisibility is right there. Ah, this is so hard. Nah, Break Enchantment's probably going to come in handy. Wait, unless we get a mass healing option.
Adventures call to them.
Use that now. Okay, level 6 in Arcane Trickster. And that's a improved sneak attack. some 4th level wizard spells. Nick, bag of some homemade Christmas pudding granola and hot chocolate. Heck yeah. Notice you tried to find a video of someone saying it back in the day and you found nothing. Now, fair enough. But yeah, basically all of the Celtic languages, so Welsh, Irish Gaelic, Scottish Gaelic, they all have you covered. Okay, what have we got here? Beast shape 3. You become a large bear. But turning into a bear would be pretty sick. Polymorph. Feeble Mind. Fire Snake. Okay, Fire Snake's great. It's basically a mass range attack that ignores allies. Acidic Spray. Of Cold, a classic. Animal Growth. Like Aspect. Basically a super mode. Genie Kind. Baleful Polymorph. Could be very fun. I mean, horrifying, but fun. Yeah, I gotta go with Fire Snake. Anzamiri. What the barbarians get? Level 12. Improved danger sense. Not unlike a rogue, but not quite as good. And a rage pair. Beast Totem Greater. Illustrate. Beast Totem Greater. Ooh. Pounce special ability, so you can make a full attack at the end of a charge. That's tempting. Use damage reduction. Yeah, we'll go with Barbarian. Yeah, we'll go with Animal Totem. Okay, before I forget, I'm gonna open the spell book. Everyone select their new spells. Notice echolocation sounds like a joke auction, but does it do anything about concealment? Well, as echolocation, well, basically blind sense is quite broken. And echolocation basically grants blind sense, and that is extremely useful because it's kind of hard to sort of go into every single rule it affects, but it affects a lot of rules. Level 2 spell. Laughter. Nothing new here. Dimensional door. Spontaneous caster. Governor the image. V-shaped teak. It's kind of cool. Baleful polymorph. And
Now you see me, now you don't.
I'm so pumped for Lindsay's new healing ability, just because it runs off her bardic inspiration. Notice you remember some enemies giving me trouble via concealment, but that was a while ago. It hasn't come up since. Yeah. Quite a lot of the Fey enemies and the like have that going for them, but not too much of an issue. Oh yeah, so from what I've checked, by the way, I'm like 90% sure if I do the sort of initial main story quest and get crowned, I still get time to do the companion quests before the next chapter starts. I'm fine doing that.
The dangers don't frighten me.
Yeah, already cleared this area. Okay. Wait, are we? No way. We're here. See you in a bit, Nolis. It's that one door from that one place. And apparently it's snowing now. I should go head to the Six Bears camp. Oh, either way, I need some camp. No dialogue? Oh well. Yeah, I'll just check out the Six Bears camp while I'm here.
I don't tolerate threats.
What have we got then? Mature. Ah, fuck. Oh, they've got a lot of arms, haven't they?
Stand down. Consider me provoked.
What's their AC like? 23. Not dreadful at this level, but yeah, I can make a full attack when I charge. Nice. Stab. Critical miss. Wonderful.
You offend me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Got dispelling back now. Where's that? Okay, this is an outrage. I unlocked dispelling back. Where's that gone? At least I thought I did. Oh yeah. Lindsay. Just a little bit upward. Gotcha. Focus on -1 strength damage from venom. Oh damn.
This is for you!
Bring it!
Your time is over. You deserved it.
There we go.
Come here, Bax. Knock, stab you. Huh. Oh!
-4 strength.
I'll fight if I have to.
Loving that option to have
Away, you rascal.
a full attack after charging. Okay, I have something for venom, don't I? Oh, okay, it applies to all my characters. I mean, all the characters, including enemies.
Which night?
I need to catch my breath. And Lindsay was called forth.
He's got
What's the holdup?
something still
What
with poison.
troubles you?
Neutralize poison.
Yes!
Okay. Nellis back. You heard a chicken. Back to fighting things that aren't immune to things then. Yeah. Unfortunately, it also turns out it deals poison damage, which is kind of a nuisance.
I decree we set up camp.
Why do you comb your hair, Tavia? We'll tangle anyway.
Because I like it? What kind of question is that anyway?
Nellis. Expo, Oxen, Deoxys. Costly fields, eh? trying to cross a small river, there were tons of them in these parts, would miss an old man who would be considered suspicious even by local standards. He had a grey beard, and his straw hat sat above a head of coarse, dirty, tousled hair. The man was skillfully guiding a small raft along the river with a long pole, and a fat water rat sat near his bare feet. Noticing us, the old man approached the shore and hailed us in a local dialect so strange we could barely understand him. Oh no, he's Yorkshire.
Ha, good folk. Where are you heading?
Wait, no, I'm headcanoning that he sounds like the Resident Evil merchant.
Ha, strangers. Where are you heading? Fleeing something or looking for something? You're looking. I can see it in your eyes. Well, it'll cost you a high price. Well, as the saying goes, those what seek will find. I can help you sure if you can pay me the right price.
After hearing the old man's colourful speech, we asked the old man who he was. The old man set out a confusing explanation. It was difficult to follow, but we gathered he wasn't just a river rafter. He was a cleric in the service to a minor deity that was almost unknown outside the River Kingdom. Handspur, guardian of the waterways and river travel. Neither good nor evil, and tricky as the great Selene River itself, this god could safely guide your boat past sandbanks, rapids, and bandit ambushes to your final destination, or drown you in the stillest backwater. Many river travellers raise prayers to him in their hour of need, but few dare worship him openly. Rumour has it that Handspur is no stranger to human sacrifices, and he takes toll from his followers in the collection of those who've drowned. Nerless, suspicious, he looks like a god in disguise if you ever saw one. King of the Silver River, you'll be bound. Well, at the very least, a cleric. Okay, how can you help us?
Let's have a bet, eh? You're all busy hasty trying to catch a living barbarian with a dead name. But can you dive? I'll maybe drown you a little in the farther Selene waters. Let you know the taste of a river, if you can take it. I'll help you in searching. If not, well, does that, we can never see each other again, eh?
The game offered by this cleric was a dangerous one. One of our companions would have to put their life on the line to help in our search for our mag. We accepted the cleric's challenge and chose a diver from among... Okay, Amiri might be able to do it. Let's find out. Failed. Amiri bravely went to the old man. The cleric wasted no time, grabbing Amiri by her hair and plunging her head first into the muddy river, up to her shoulders. Her lungs were on fire, her heart pounded madly in her chest as if trying to break free of this madness. Her head started ringing, and a single thought boomed through her mind. Air. I need air. The vision was so close, though. Just a few more seconds were all it would take to locate those damn barbarians. Even a few more seconds seemed impossible. In this crucial moment, Amiri preferred to drown rather than give in. Amiri passed her lips and let the river water in her lungs. On the verge of losing consciousness, she finally managed to catch the elusive vision, and in that moment, everyone else saw what she was seeing. The wide and hilly Glenburn uplands, strewn with stones and carved up by small rivers in the central part of North Flint Rock grassland. A barely noticeable rock held an entrance like a gaping mouth that led underground. I'll be honest, if I was playing a character in this, I would not. I would just give up, but it seems more in character but that's more because any character I'd actually be playing is an extension of me. And I would... that is really something I'd not be comfortable with. But it's a bit more or less for me. If it's just a party member, you probably would act that way. A barely noticeable rock held an entrance like a gaping mouth that led underground. Some grim barbarians sat near the entrance as though waiting for something. It had to be Armag's tomb. We'd finally located it. If we swept through the area, we couldn't miss it. At least that was our hope. When we came to our senses, this old man was already on his way downstream, guiding his raft around the riverbanks with his pole. Miri lay still, her face in the water. She wasn't breathing. Luckily, I have a player character death switched off. Notice, I'm the only player in this, and I can save scum if it turns out the DM wasn't bluffing. True. Oh damn, there's a lot of these guys.
Stand down.
Seriously, I could have sworn.
You can't stop me.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first. Yeah. Hey.
But my rogue had a sneak attack ability. Oh no, there's more of them. Well, Amiri, target rich environment. East. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have we are dispelling attack. Okay, I guess it's just applied automatically whether or not I have it selected. That makes sense. Okay, let's test this new spell. Nice.
Be easier if you not fight back. Ha.
Yeah, I mean, Knock Knock is pretty much Balcar Bitter Leaf. I can't remember who said that, but it's, yeah, you're basically right. I mean, just dump in a crowd of enemies and you'll stab them all.
They go down!
Not that Amiri's any slouch in that regard. I didn't have to worry too much about targeting Knock Knock with these abilities, because rogue evasion abilities. Lindsay. Whoop. I didn't mean to do that. Enfys, Knock Knock, confirmed sexy Sheila's God of War. Heck yeah. You know what, I'm just going to try out Baleful Polymorph because I can. Yeah, barbarians have good fortitude saves. Who knew?
Come here, Bax. Not standing.
Any last wishes?
Yeah, this feels a bit too close to murder.
Offend me. Oh, you knave.
Oh well, 3 healing potions for all.
I'm glad you called.
Yeah, you can do restoration on yourself, can't you?
Oh, another ink blot. And at the very bottom of the page. Now I need to write the whole thing over again. Wait, don't tear it out yet. Let me see. You know, we could make a picture from this ink blot. There, a line here and there, and now it's a...
Okay, that's kind of cute, because I remember my mum literally did that for me when I made a mistake on a card. Seriously? That mysterious hard to find place and it was just literally like feet away from... I hate everyone. What is it indeed, no less? Hey. Barbarian. As you approach the Six Bears campsite, you hear some rising noise and rumbling. Gathered outside their tents, the men of the tribe are having a heated discussion over something. One of them, a huge grey-haired man with a scar on his face, shouts,
Brothers, this cannot go on. We need a new chieftain or this tribe is no more. Akai has lost his instincts. He led us into a trap. We almost got killed in the war with Bravoy. All of us. Damn it. The only reason he still breathes is the Kinslayer was too weak to finish him off. Away with the old fool.
Grinding his rotten teeth, Akaya tears a heavy necklace from his neck and throws it into the dust.
Take it. May you all choke on it. I'll see how you manage without old Akai. Ah. So, who's going to be the new chieftain? Maybe you? Me? Oh no, the chieftain must know what threatens the tribe, be able to defend it. If we were at home, I would fight for power, but here in the southern lands, we need a different kind of chief. I say, Nylak.
There's a grumbling in the crowd, but the barbarian continues shouting over it.
Think, who led us through Numeria? Was it Akaya? No, it was Nylak. Who negotiated with the local tribes while he huffed and beat his chest? Nylak. Who was the only one who saw the danger of Armag and his sisters? Nylak. Of course, a woman has never been leaders of the Six Bears before. Just like Six Bears have never left our homeland before. But if we want to survive, we must change. Nylak, Nylak, Nylak!
Oh yeah, backstory. This tribe are horrendously misogynistic. Amira was a member until they basically tried to kill her. So she killed the people who tried to kill her in retaliation and got exiled. And Nylak was her childhood best friend. One by one, the barbarians stop arguing and join the chant. Soon the whole tribe is shouting Nylak's name. Girl steps from the crowd, her face is confused, but glancing above the men's heads, she sees Amiri's encouraging smile and nods. One of the barbarians puts a necklace of fangs around her neck, once worn by Akaya. Brothers, I accept this honour. I swear that I'll lead and protect the tribe like every chieftain since the time of the bear ancestors. I'll find a way to save us from the ghost that haunts us. I'll find a place for us in the strange southern lands. Get packed. We return to Numeria. The barbarians disperse and start to pack their tents. Nylak approaches and hugs Amiri. So this is how it all turns out. I still can't believe it. I never wanted to be leader, but you should be the chief. Amiri shakes her head. There'll be no place in Six Bears for me. You can do it without me, sis. Congratulations, Nylak. Thanks. It seems that everything in the world will change someday. Where do you lead your tribe now? To Starfall. The evil spirit who haunts us is not that powerful. He doesn't dare attack near big settlements. Why don't you stay in my lands? Thank you, but there's no place for us here. These forests, swamps, rivers, strange unfamiliar people. The Six Bears want to be with our kin, the Kelids. Amiri, maybe now you can return to your tribe. No, you heard what they said. I'm Pariah, Kinslayer. This cannot be changed. Even a chieftain's order will not make them forget what I did. Neutral good. Give him 1,000 coins. Here, take this, you might need it. Thank you. I hope one day our tribe will repay you for all the good you've done. Farewell, Nylak. Have a safe journey. Nylak bows to you, hugs Amiri farewell, and leads the tribe away. Well then. Okay, I badly need to heal, so what I'm gonna do is gonna head back,
I need to
recover,
catch my breath.
and then we can go deal with the tomb. And I might actually call the stream there, because I want to be up bright and early tomorrow, for it is election day. Maybe I'll do a
Resting would be nice.
maybe I'll do a few side quests before I
Tavia,
actually do that, but
smell of soap.
I'm not sure what the time limit on it's like.
Don't wash yourself, you start to smell like surroundings. Less noticeable.
How do
He
I
has a
say
point.
this? Imagine you were forced to wash yourself all your life, and then suddenly you don't have to. You wouldn't do something you don't like, would you? So it is with me, only the other way.
So much strength damage to deal with. Harassed the Wild Fist. The half-orc bows diligently, trying to adhere to etiquette.
Your Grace, I came bearing my gifts, as sign of my gratitude for taking an old man like me into your service. With such weapons, you can go on raid, protect your lands. Everything has been tempered in lamb blood, with proper prayers to all the proper gods. Everything done with care for you personally.
Best place of afterlife. Thank you. Keep at it, Varask.
Gladly, when a weapon or armor is made for a good fight, the work does itself, and I know that many great fights await you. Don't you give up on it.
Okay, what does this do then? This +1 armor absorbs 10 points of positive and 10 points of negative energy damage per attack. Also grants the ability to cast the day spell once per day as a first level wizard. Nice. Okay, let's manage some kingdom affairs. Okay, that ended in disaster. Gold. Advisors. Yes, Justinian's back, baby. Regions. Claim the Darnar marches. Okay, you don't have anyone to claim that. Yeah, let's claim Silverstep. Ooh, the Sweet Teeth are back. Ergot, didn't do anything about it. Mystic Circles, didn't do anything about it. Do anything about it. Success. 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 And Lindsay. Crowd of enraged peasants is trying to lynch a young Asmar girl. People feel certain she casts hexes and steals children. There's no proof of it. Bloody vendetta. Merchant family. Okay, that's literally just Romeo and Juliet. Versus. Okay, Lindsay. Talk to me. Notice, you wonder if Tarcutio would have betrayed you again if he tried to take him as an advisor. I know, maybe. Actually, no, because I think he got fully sort of turned into an actual kobold, so that changed his personality a bit. Oh yeah, fun fact. Apparently in the original adventure path, he didn't actually betray you in any way until he became a kobold. Like, he was sort of like a friendly NPC until he was reincarnated. Brioche, the situation has become rather fraught. A group of mercenaries have arrived on our lands to seek a better future, then banded together for safety. Some have been hired by our merchants as bodyguards. Alas, their manners are low and the locals are prejudiced against them. They fight more and more often. The peasants want to banish the mercenaries from the city. The merchants expect us to protect them. Regardless, the peasants' complains. If you ask me, we mustn't surrender to hatred. This matter should be resolved peacefully. Draw from the treasury to finance more guards. That'll put an end to these clashes. Nothing is going to change if we simply choose sides. We must mediate, though this takes money and a will for peace. Yeah, we can afford the BP. Alondi, a young man rushes into the throne room. His clothes, formerly stylish and sophisticated, are torn and muddy. Your Grace? Wait, Your Grace! Pretty Shellin, I made it here alive. I beg you, please help us. Alondi? What in the hell are you doing here? Lindsay blurts out angrily. Oh, Lindsay, I'm so glad to see you. Forgive me, Your Grace, for my lack of decorum. My name's Alondi. I attended the Pitaxian Academy of Grand Arts with Lindsay. Our teacher, Eobold the Insightful, has been forced to flee the wrath of King of Virotti, along with a group of his students. We almost made it to the capital, but we were caught. Only I managed to escape and find help. Lindsay opens her mouth about to say something harsh, but she realises the gravity of Alondi's words and interrupts herself. What do you mean? Professor Eobold's in trouble? Brioche, we have to help. Who is Eobold the Insightful? He is a prominent researcher, a gatherer of myths and legends, author of many essays on history and literary theory. Any cultured ruler would have been glad to welcome such a beacon of learning. Professor Eobold was one of the wisest people in the whole academy, maybe in all the river kingdoms. I knew the king would kick him out sooner or later. Like I told you, Virotti isn't interested in sages and scientists. He just wants bootlickers and toadies. Why do you run from Virotti? King Virotti's a jealous ruler. He doesn't intend to hand the title of the region's cultural capital over to anyone. He may have thrown our teacher out of the academy, but he would rather see Airbold dead than working for any of Pitax's neighbours. And if the refugees return to Pitax, they won't be spared the chopping block. Why don't you send word in advance? If Rossi has spies everywhere. If our teacher had tried to contact you, we wouldn't have made it out of Pitax at all. Why come to my lands? One of the Academy's most talented students already found shelter here after fleeing the tyrant's wrath. Alondi bows politely to Lindsay. Your books are quite popular in Pitax. They're a living reminder that culture yet blooms beyond a Ravotti's reach. We had hoped, Your Grace, that you would take us under your protection as well. Lindsay winces but says nothing. Is something wrong, Lindsay? No? Yes? Not important right now. We need to save Professor Airbold as soon as possible. Well, we find Airbold and his students. If Rotti's folks call us near a giant tree. A sycamore, I think. If you go immediately, you should have time to intercept them. Fine, we'll help you, teacher. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't regret it. I'll hurry back to the tree. I can't believe Ivarotti actually kicked out Professor Airbold. Well, it's his loss. We'll save him. Just don't go without me. I miss my old teacher terribly. Is this going to be a thing where she actually hates her old teacher? Mim Wobblegander. What's her name? There you are. I've wanted to see you in person for a long time. All of Bravoy is talking about your feats. The girl is smiling curiously. Starting you up, she finally nods to you. Mim Wobblegander, the greatest goldsmith in Restov at your service. Happy to meet the ruler of this land. You know, it's quite beautiful here. View of the lake, surrounded by picturesque green forests, were an inspiration for a lovely brooch design. I do have a sapphire, but no green jewels, and I've no idea who can help me with this. We're surrounded by simpletons here who know nothing of the sublime masses. Except you, of course. Mim looks at you meaningfully. What's the greatest goldsmith in Restov doing in this backwater? Seeking recognition and inspiration. You see, not everyone in Restov realises how unfair destiny has divided its gifts between me and my competitors. I got all the talent, you see, and they got all the glory and respect. It's all nonsense, though. I'll soon remedy this irksome situation. Besides, I'm mostly tired of Restov dust and greyness, and the view from here to the Tors of Lebanese is beyond compare. Look at these peas. Such mysterious power and their easy dignity. Why should I help you? Let's just say if I'm provided an appropriate place to work, I wouldn't mind staying for a while to draw upon this special inspiration that these lands give me. Of course, I would express gratitude for my patron from time to time, with gifts befitting her status and my mastery. Please remind me what we've asked for. For an emerald, I plan to make a brooch that will combine the hues of these lands, blue of the cold lake and the green of the young pines. I do have a sapphire, but I'm missing a green jewel. Very well, I'll have your gemstone. Wonderful. I shall impatiently await your return. I tend to find emeralds all the time, so that should be easy. Oh wait, yeah, I remember her. She was an NPC over in Silver Deb. Projects, support the councillor's endeavours. And I need to all of these. Tau Kitty Tarcuccio's on the Big Bad's payroll. That explains things. Also, how you doing, Tau Kitty? Can we get a shout out for Tau Kitty? Caught the end of your stream. I think it might have been yesterday, and you seem to have been having a bad time. Yeah, I think I'll just do the sort of general stuff, and well, I'll deal with all the ability score damage here, and then I'll do the leveling up. Tau Kitty, sorry about that. Oh, don't apologise to me. I hope you're feeling better. Okay, restoration. Okay, I need 5 of these. Yep, I'll sell the Paragon of Defenders because the penalty's just not worth it. Okay, emeralds. Hang on to one of those. Okay. And we are in the clear. Oh, hey, Kiara. Thanks for giving her the shout out, no less. How are you doing? Glad I could catch the end of your stream this morning. Well, I say this morning, but I literally woke up at noon because first day of my holiday. Tag Kitty, you spent the day outside today, that usually helps. Ah, that's good. Hope you feel a bit more relaxed for the rest of it. Kara, you're okay, just got up yourself, fair enough. I'm good. I won't show you all because it's still got the package has my address on it, but I have a new pair of jeans to try on after this stream, so I'm very excited about that. I've got one of my Tiefling Rogue horns finished, and the other's just under construction. I'll probably see if I can get this together at the end of tonight. Yeah, thank you for stopping by and happy vacation. No problem. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I've just got to level up the rest of my characters. So, Tristian, who I don't really use that much. Level 12 Cleric. So, you know, has +5 to Wisdom. Knowledge Arcana. Knowledge Wisdom. Law for Nature. Persuasion. Rigongar. Level 12 Magus. Magus Arcana. So what does he choose? Yeah, one mastery will do it. Level 4 spell. Let's go for Phantasmal Killer. Ah yes, our Alchemist at level 12. He gets new discovery. Cursed Bomb, Explosive Bomb. Yeah, let's go with that. Enhances Dexterity. And cast. Yeah, critical wounds and yeah, Touch of Slime sounds fun. Oh yep, the other half of our kineticist, Joe. What's she guessing? Oh yep, another wild talent. So self. It's here. I think Revivification. Okay, that is useful. Yeah, I'll take Kinetic Revivification. Since that's a free breath of life, which can bring someone back into a fight if they go down. Oh wait, tremor sense. Yeah, the Kinesis class is basically just supposed to be like a bender from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So they have all the skills you'd expect. I could basically build her as Toph. I don't know why I can't remember how to pronounce names today. Okay, our other cleric who's actually useful. Our fighter, who's not a paladin, probably should be. Bonus combat feat, of course. Grace of weapon specialization. Bastard sword. Not. Oh yeah, that reminds me actually, I'm just going to equip her with one of these fancy shields. Okay, and our Inquisitor at level 12 gets Grace of Bane. So Bane just works better. Another teamwork feat. I'll do. And a new spell. Restoration. The more people we can cast Restoration, the best, to be honest. And that's the levelling up sorted. Let's go see what the Sweet Tifa have been up to. They just adopted a bloody mammoth. How Kitty, you love Harem. Yeah, I love how sort of existentialist he is. Well, not quite existentialist, more outright nihilist. Hello, Exoteric, how's it going? Sup, nerds, how's life? I'm off work and I'm loving it. How about you? Nolus, the Tower Shield gets you every time. Nobody's home, go away. It is a very funny concept when you think about it. Right. Explain yourselves. All done. We wash your bones to a perfect shine. And a nice fellow followed us back. Can we keep him? He tramps around really loudly at night, but we'll make him some soft shoes. He's tamed. Even potty trained. Let's see if you can complete my task. On the other hand, I don't have any errands for you. It looks like you complete... Okay, I guess there's no more. Pity. We're ready for any feat. If you need us to perform a feat, you won't have to ask twice. Yeah, it looks like you've completed all my tasks. I have just one last thing to ask you. Such a shame. We only just got started. Oh well, that's too bad. If you manage to come up with any more tasks for us, feel free to come visit. We're here all the time. Tivia lowers her eyes. We promised to keep away from our friend, and I think I know why we're always being sent out on errands. Ah? Tell me about yourself. Any time. Gain 6,000 experience. Where? I guess I just gained 3,000 experience for no reason there. I suppose you should probably do their quest. Oh, you know, the forefather came to talk to me. Kanara gives you a wry smile. It's a surprise. It's little wonder that he came to you instead of me. He respects hierarchy, as devils should. So what did he want? Lawful evil, he wants to get rid of it. Yeah, we're not taking that option. He offered to help. He offered his help against the soul eater that's hunting you. Oh goodness, what fatherly commitment. Right, he might be useful, but dangerous too, like any devil. Since it's my life that's at stake. Nara shivers and holds her shoulders. The Soul Eater. No matter how hard I try, I'm never able to think of our last encounter as just another unpleasant episode from my past. Maybe it's because I understand perfectly well what was happening. I was completely alone, losing a fight, being killed by a monster that would eat my soul. And I would lose everything, even an afterlife. Okay, let's speak to her sister and see if she has anything to add. I have important news for you. The devil known as the Forefather came to me. DK turns pale. What? What did he want? Chaotic goes. He offered his help against the Soul Eater who killed Kanara. I'd rather not deal with such a creature by fear for your lives. Thank you. I don't remember anyone worrying about me like this except for my sister. You're saying the Soul Eater is back? What should we do? I'm afraid of the Forefather and his plots. But can we safely dismiss him? We might just bring even more trouble down upon us. Yep, I have to go. I guess we'll pick up on these side quests next week. And I'm going to call the stream for now because, as I said earlier, it's an election day tomorrow and I want to be up early to vote. No less Pathfinder, are you okay? What was that specifically in response to? So, we'll just find someone to raid. Yep, yay voting, Tau Kitty. No less about the glitch with the sweet teeth. Oh yeah, that was kind of weird. I'm not sure what was going on. The option was grayed out, but when I clicked on it, I just got 3,000 XP for no reason. And yeah, voting tomorrow. I have to choose between the... Well, I'm not going to choose the Tories because... Labour are basically trying to be more... appeal to Tories. So they're being very anti-trans at the moment, just not overtly so. The Lib Dems I'll never vote for again because as a student it's exactly the right time. And the Green Party are just straight up transphobic. So transphobic, the Scottish Green Party separated from them over it. Oh, thank you for the 14,000 totals of the cosplay challenge, Jan. How's that doing anyway? We're at 79%. 397,714 raised. Heck yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. So tomorrow, I'll be streaming with Nick and Goggles, a visual novel, as we do every other week, and it's my turn to host, so they'll be on this very channel. Nevertheless, I'm just going to shout them out anyway. I'll shout out Goggles. Nick was in here earlier, so he's already had his shout out. And yep, that'll be here tomorrow. And we're going to be streaming completely blind. Oh, he was here. Nick, was he? Oh wait, you're talking about yourself. Oh yeah, we'll be streaming completely blind the death of Sonic the Hedgehog, which will be my first time not only streaming a Sonic game, but actually playing one. As I keep saying, the nearest I've come to playing a Sonic game is watching my brother play Sonic Heroes on the GameCube. So this should be an experience. Wait, who's live? Quite a lot of people actually. Oh, Kitty, interesting first Sonic game to play. Yep. Okay, who's live? And no one I know particularly well. Maybe Icky Maze. Playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enfys, Secret Dad appearance. Yeah, basically. Luckily I positioned the camera so you can't really see anyone through my door. Anyways. Eat the Pen, who I haven't rated for ages. Yeah, I guess it's either Iggy Maid or Eat the Pen. And there's a ton of other people I know online, but I'm not sure who they are and when I followed them from. Wait, I didn't actually decide, so odd number, I'll raid Eat the Pen. Even number, I'll raid Iggy Maid. Okay, Eat the Pen it is. Okay, so yep, hopefully I'll catch you all tomorrow with along with Goggles and Nick. That's going to be about that's going to be 7:30. Yep, don't really have much else to add there. Friday it'll be some tabletop RPG stuff. I can't remember what. And I'll try and get some Leonard's Inception. And yep, my brain's basically, oh yeah, Nord Mark Ben's running. That was it. Hill to Die On, I believe. Should be interesting. Yep, so yeah, I'm going to get this raid going before I just completely forget what I'm doing. We're going to be, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment and subscribe. And we're going to raid in 3, 2, 1, let's go. You have a good evening too, Nick. And you have a good one too, Nolis.